Hi, everyone. Welcome back,
It's always a smooth transition.
It clearly is. Starting a podcast, if you don't have a podcast, is one of the weirdest things ever.
You almost just have to put on a show of like, hello, everyone.
I don't even
like,
want to say hi. Like, I just want to jump right in and be like, all right, today, Like when
There
we
are
used
no
to say,
rules.
like, welcome back to the Conscious Cowboys, like, I wanted to do
away
anything
with that. Yeah.
other than that. So now that's no more.
All right, Madison.
hi.
Floor is yours. What's up?
Okay. So today we wanted to just have something that was very easy listening, very easy listening, easy for us, and something that's just fun. And also, if you're new to listening to this podcast, we're going to do Q&A that you'll hopefully get to know us a little bit better.
Honestly, I'm excited for some of these. I'm going to get to know you a little better.
Oh, great.
So we've come up with some, and then our dear friend Maria has contributed some.
Yeah, thanks so much, Maria, because I was seriously overthinking this when I was trying to write the questions, and I was just like, there's so many thoughts going through my head. Like, first off, this is so dumb. Like, who wants to know? You know?
Yeah, it's like so what you mean by that is like, we feel like sometimes you guys don't give a shit. And if that's the case, then you're just not going to listen, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you are still listening, hi, you probably give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And thank you.
Yeah, and that's why I like to say the topic before we even get into it. So it's like you can decide right now. Do you want to hear us answer fun questions that'll probably have you laugh and you'll get to know us better? If that's a no, then still keep listening because maybe we'll surprise you.
Yeah. And if not, we'll see you next week. How's that?
Yeah.
This cowboy hat is so janky. So guys, if you're not watching us, we have a pink cowboy hat that has like a fur trim on it that we have the questions written up in and folded in. And we wore this pink cowboy hat when we filmed our 100th episode.
Yeah.
We got a lot of flack for these cowboy hats. I remember a lot of flack, meaning one person.
Oh, okay.
A measly one person.
Shit? Oh, okay.
Left a review on our podcast and they talked about our Party City hats. And I was like, one, they're from Amazon.
Do we know them?
No. This was like the one who wrote something mean to us of like, oh, their champagne problems. They think that they're so great.
Oh,
and I was
they
like,
mentioned our Party City hats?
And yeah, it's not Party City
it's
for
Amazon,
your fucking knowledge.
You bitch. As if that's any better. Another big corporation. It's fine.
Amazon, you bitch. So good.
Yeah, get it right.
Hey, fucking get with it.
If you're gonna talk shit, you gotta know what you're talking about.
Yeah, agreed. Fully.
Oh my god.
So anyways, I say we just do a little mixy mix and just get into it.
Okay.
Cool. I hope everyone's having a great week.
Yeah. It's the first week of April, so we hope that it's treating everyone very well.
And we're living two
the
lives
silence.
Right now.
I was
yeah.
like,
Well, I was just thinking, like, do I want to continue chatting with you guys before I ask the question?
Maybe.
Honestly, guys, it's just the reason we're doing this. I think is just Madison and I. For context, we cried a little bit over the weekend. Madison, I think, cried today.
Yeah.
Not out of sadness, more so just like, whoa, shit, life's changing. It's a little overwhelming. And when you're in the midst of a big life change, I think that you're really vulnerable just in general. Like, you just feel vulnerable. You feel like at any moment you could maybe cry. And that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is a great episode. Actually, I think there might be 2 that come out of this. So we'll see.
Oh, that's right. I think we're going to do, which I'm pretty
two-parter?
positive, it's going to be a part 1, part 2, meaning we'll just cut this about midway and then the other half.
We'll release
You'll just be on
week.
the edge of your seat and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till next Wednesday. Part 2 is coming out. So
here we go. Question 1. How do you think I'm perceived by the general public? And how would you say that I really am?
So you're asking me a question?
Yes. Like, how do you think that I am perceived by the public? And then how am I really? Like, for example.
Okay. No.
Okay,
I have one. You like basically answer the question within.
No.
Asking.
I wasn't gonna answer on your perspective. I was gonna do mine first.
Oh, okay.
To help give you.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But go ahead.
Okay, so I mean, we were kind of just talking about this before the podcast. I think that, I don't know, this is hard because it's like, how could I view you from an outsider's perspective? All right, well, I would say that What's the question again? How do I think people
We're off
perceive
to a
you?
really good start. Yeah. How do you think I'm perceived? And
Okay.
how would you say I really am?
Okay, I think that by some people you may be perceived as like kind of tough exterior, like hard ass, assertive, you know? But that's the case sometimes, but for the most part, I think that you're very sensitive and soft and sweet.
Thanks.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I think, or based on like what I've heard, right, is like if someone meets you, they haven't met you yet, they think that you're like mysterious and maybe sometimes like standoffish.
Uh-huh.
And like they're confused by that. They're not really sure, like, well, does she like me? Is she nice? And I'm like, no, she's literally the best ever. She's just maybe a little bit more reserved.
Uh-huh.
And not necessarily like the first one to offer information or to like strike. I mean, you strike up conversation, but I don't think that you're always like the one offering details about your personal life and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
So you're just like a little bit more private and reserved, but not bitchy, not cold, not standoffish. Just like takes a second to warm up to you, and then we'll give you the juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh God.
No, I'm just laughing at the smiley face at the bottom.
Okay.
Something you've done recently that makes you feel proud of yourself. Okay. So I feel like there are many things.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Good. That's
yeah.
a good start that you're proud of yourself.
Yeah. I think that one thing that I'll say is recently, so this time last year, we were also moving into a new apartment, and there was just a lot of change going on, like literally the same exact time last year. And so I am proud of myself for how I'm handling the amount of change that's happening this time around. Last year, not so proud, but that's okay because we learn, you know? But this time I'm proud of myself, and what I'm proud of is like how I've been supporting myself through change. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Good answer.
Thanks.
I think that there's a lot for me also, which I feel so happy about because sometimes I don't make myself very proud, you know? But right now, I feel good about two things. One is just like saying yes to the new life change and just going for it and making it happen.
Yeah, totally.
But we've talked about that. Something I feel equally as proud of is that I last week made 2 phone calls to people that
Oh, yeah.
I've been needing to make. So basically things between me and these people just weren't as I would have liked them to be. And it's been like that for the past year. And I bucked up, owned my shit, made the phone calls, and now things between me and these people are smoothed over. And I feel really good about that. Like, I feel good about my character, the fact that I picked up the phone and called these people that I totally owed a conversation with, you know?
Yeah, I'm also proud of you for that too.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Great. Okay.
What?
No, because it was like as another smiley face, and I was like, then I wrote it. But
Oh,
who cares?
okay. I was
Okay.
like,
What's something that is guaranteed to embarrass you?
how is it that you're asking me questions?
I don't know. I'm supposed to answer.
Oh, you're supposed to answer that.
Oh, I
Okay,
guess.
so what's guaranteed to embarrass you? Got
sure.
it.
But then you have to answer it
I'll
too,
have
so
to
it doesn't
answer
even
it.
matter.
That's right. So just go.
I feel like something that's embarrassed me in the past and like would maybe still embarrass me in the future is one of 2 things. And both involve being walked in on.
Oh,
Being
okay.
walked in on while you're getting frisky and getting walked in on if you're going to the bathroom. Like both
Okay.
of those situations would make me feel vulnerable and embarrassed.
Oh, okay. I mean, I would totally agree
Okay.
with both of those. Something that's guaranteed to make me feel embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about all the embarrassing things that have happened in my life, and I'm just like, what's been horrible? Damn, I don't
Like
honestly
once you hear mine, it's
know.
hard to get them out of your
Yeah,
head.
it is, because I'm like, those are good answers. Yeah.
Like, I feel like you get embarrassed easy.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you
But
don't.
it's also like not.
It's really hit or miss with
Yeah.
you. I can't tell if I'm going to embarrass you.
Right.
You know, if something's going to, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I embarrass you a lot.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
A little bit?
No, no,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no.
that's good.
Dang, I don't honestly know the answer to
let's
that.
move on. Go ahead.
Okay.
Cat scratch. Sorry for the poor handwriting.
Is it who is on your
Yeah.
laminated list?
Yeah, keep reading.
You can pick 3. Shouldn't, but would. What's a
So-
laminated list?
So I think people that you shouldn't, but would.
Like people I shouldn't like, but I would. Like I'd be down.
Yeah, like people you should not do it with, but you'd be down to.
Oh my God.
That's how I interpreted this. This is not an
Oh, it's from
original.
Maria. Yeah, of course. Okay. That's like a thought-provoking question. I don't fucking know. Like I don't have like 3 people where I'm like, I've thought about them in that way, but like so embarrassing, you know, like would never tell anyone. Like I don't really have that. Do you have people?
Well, I always get a lot of shit for like being into Vince Vaughn.
Oh, right, right.
So I feel like
Okay.
that's an easy one that comes to the top of my mind is like, I probably shouldn't, but I would.
Right, right. Well, it's like easy to do with like celebrities.
Yeah,
you
okay,
know?
go with celebrities. I'm not asking
Like,
you like,
no. Well,
who's
like,
your
it's-
friend's
okay,
hot
okay, it's
dad that you
easier-
would,
right,
but you
right.
shouldn't. No,
that
not
would be
like that.
funnier.
Yeah, I wish.
It would be easier to do celebrities, but it's like sometimes how you like walk by people on the street and you're like, I don't know what it is about them, like, ew, but also
Maybe.
I'd be down.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. If I was speaking about celebrities, I feel like Jon Favreau would be one.
Jon Favreau is my other.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some, I
He's
don't
a
know.
fucking
He's a boss.
G.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I'm not even like I should and I would.
Yes.
Like, it
You
isn't a
should.
shouldn't and wouldn't.
You're right.
Yeah.
Why do I feel
Like, he's
I also
a fucking daddy for
should
sure.
Vince Vaughn. Like
Yeah,
there is nothing
1000%.
that's wrong with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
It's just you guys try to cloud my judgment, but I still deep
But
down
also,
know.
if anyone like doesn't have respect for Jon Favreau and all of his accomplishments and just him as an overall person, they'd look at a photo and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" You know, they'd be like, that's a weird one."
Things that make you go,
Yeah.
Jon Favreau.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, Maria. I can't pick 3, but if I like happen to think of others,
Okay.
I hope that I do, and I will share them.
Okay. 3 wellnessy things that you love right now.
Oh my God. Okay. We're going to answer that. But you know what? I just thought of something that is embarrassing to me.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. I really don't like the feeling of when you're with a guy or like hanging out with them or something, and they think that you like them more than you actually like them,
Okay.
and they try to make a move on you. This has happened to me, okay? And
It is embarrassing.
it feels
it's just
like
awk-
the internal embarrassment that I feel in that moment is unbeatable, in my opinion. So, yeah,
Okay.
that's one.
Okay. Moving on to something
Okay, anyway,
super mild.
on to wellness.
3 wellnessy things that you just love right now. Do I have to answer this? I
Yes.
forget the fucking order we're going in. Toe separators, like my yoga toes, God's gift to the earth. Honestly, my feet feel incredible. I'm loving, my boyfriend got me one of those like Theragun things for Christmas. I love that.
Totally.
That feels so good. And I'm trying to think of like something else that's wellnessy. Like I'm thinking of like products. That's
Yeah, it's
coming to my mind.
interesting. Yeah, that's a good way to think of it, because I feel like our life is so wrapped in wellness, you know, that it's like, okay, what do we do every day that's like that we like?
Yeah, and I think another one is like I'm immersing myself into a new studio and taking Pilates classes again. It's been a very long time since I've taken classes from anybody. So
Totally.
taking classes in a different format in a different studio is something that I've been really enjoying. Feels
Okay.
so good.
Yes, I would agree with that one. For me, I would say, and this is not old news, but I am enjoying really washing my produce, you know, with like the vinegar and the water mixed with the salt and stuff. Like just like actually washing. Because like before I would just like take out a carrot and just eat it. And like
you
rinse
wash
it with
your
water.
produce?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely do not.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I don't. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, whatever. It's like that whole thing. It's like I don't know if it's bullshit, but it's like baking soda with white vinegar and water or something to wash. So that, and I would say incorporating more animal products into my diet because previously I subscribed to the less animal products, the better. But now my mindset has changed on that, where I think that high quality animal foods are very healing. So that's one. And another one, I don't know.
It's like the stress you feel of trying to find a third.
Seriously, because I'm like, what's good enough for the people, you know? Like, what haven't they heard of?
Well, you don't have to come up with something that's fucking earth shattering. It's just what's like at the top of your list right now.
That's true. Okay, another one is starting my morning off more slowly than typically I've done in the past.
Okay.
Like I would just like get up and be like, work out, do everything. And now I'm like, all right, you can ease into the day, especially when you have time for that in your routine right now. So take advantage.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. This is mellow. I know I find myself not wanting to pick mine up, even though I know I'm going to have to answer them. But I want it to be like a surprise when I read it.
I understand that.
All right. What would you consider a healthy sex life? Like how often with a partner / yourself? Oh, fuck.
Thanks, Maria.
Healthy. I knew there's going to be some sex questions. Like I was like, how could you like not do a Q&A without sex questions, you know? Okay, healthy? I mean, the first thing that came to my head, I was like, as much as possible, like if you have a partner, but not like to an addictive sense of like you need to have it like 5 times a day. But then like, couldn't that be healthy to someone? I don't really know.
I feel like it's really subjective. Yeah.
It is very. Because I feel like I went through a time in like my early 20s when I would just like
vulnerable.
Just have sex with like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because I thought that like that's what you're supposed to do. And then so in that mindset that I was in, that was healthy to me at the time. And when I reflect on it now, I'm like, I feel like I gave my power away to a lot of people. So then at this point, since I don't have a partner, I'm not having sex with random people because that's just more sacred to me now than it was when I was like 25.
Got it.
So I don't really know. I think it changes. But I would ideally, if I had a boyfriend, like to have sex every day, unless I'm just like not in the mood for it.
Yep.
But then it also depends on like how healthy is your sex drive, because some women's hormones are off and their sex drive maybe isn't as high.
Good point.
So there's a lot of factors.
There is.
Yeah.
There is.
So
thank you for the detail and the answer.
Yeah.
Wow, we got such a token there. Who knew?
Token. I was like, I feel like that was all over the place because it's just like.
Well, I don't think there is. I mean, I think that my answer is pretty fluid also of like, well, I feel like it's based on how you're feeling. Like there is no right or wrong. There is no pressure to or to not.
Right.
It's just more so like, what are you in the mood for? What feels right for you? Because I feel like I used to be like, I just like, I don't know. Like my hormones were off and I was just like, I'm not down. Like I don't want it.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, oh my God, you're the cutest thing in the world. Let's.
Yeah.
It depends on the day.
It does. It does.
So, all right. Next question. Hi, Mom.
She
doesn't care. She's like,
yeah. My mom would be like, that's right, babe. Yeah.
No, I just say that just because. But hi, Mama.
Yeah.
What is this chapter of your life called?
Oh, I was like, that's a good question. And I thought about, like, I wrote it.
Stupid ass. Oh, shit.
Because for context, someone at your studio, right?
Yep.
Was saying that well, I guess this is like this is a new beginning for us, like moving from the town that we grew up in, even though we've lived in other places, okay, but moving from the town we grew up in to a town that we could potentially spend forever in. You know, that's a new beginning, new chapter. So I was just like, you know, what would you call it?
I don't know. Like it's so tacky, but the first thing that comes to mind is just like fresh start. Like that's genuinely what this feels like.
Yeah. She's like, so it'd be called a new chapter.
New beginning, new chapter. Like,
no, that's true. That's true.
And go is what this feels like.
I know. I have a lot,
Okay.
which I think you would agree. It would just be like going for it.
Yeah.
Taking risks.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Taking the lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
New steps. Like,
It just feels like a new chapter. That's all I know. I don't know what
That's
it would
right.
be called other than like sending.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, fuck. Full send, sort of.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, let's really shake it up. Too much shaking. Dude, I just looked at my pants and there was like fur on it. And I was like, that fur's been on it for how long have we been recording? So I picked it off and it's from the hat.
Yeah.
And you just shook it everywhere.
It's not even.
But it's okay. It's not on me anymore.
Not
We're good. Okay.
Okay.
What is a moment in your life that changed your entire trajectory?
That's a hard one, right?
That is a tough one.
Because you have to really go back.
Yeah, and there are kind of a lot of moments.
Okay. I'm stressed.
No, like change my entire trajectory.
Because it feels like, well, was anything that significant or did it all play a part? You know, that's what I start thinking about.
Well, yeah, you could think of it that way. Like, what was significant enough? But then it's like so many things are significant. Because like I could even say, because obviously when you look back, you're like, oh my God, that was obviously a significant moment, even though in the moment it didn't feel like that. So one is like meeting you, right?
Yeah.
Because we would not have thought that at all.
No.
It was just so casual.
Yeah.
And now look.
Yeah. I could go even further back of like even just saying yes to doing the Pilates training because like that was offered to me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's
true. Because if I had never said yeah to that, then I wouldn't have started this whole profession, met you, and started building a wellness brand with you.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably one for me.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I would say like, oh my gosh. Yeah, damn. Okay, well, definitely when I first started working for Brandy Melville, that changed a lot. It was literally just like a moment like any other of I was walking around the store in Santa Monica and they asked if I could work there. And then like from then it just is like took off. And I don't know. Another one would be like maybe my parents' divorce. Like that changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel a lot of pressure when I hear change the trajectory of your life because you feel like,
well, because then you're
well,
like,
would I have gotten here if that didn't happen?
right. And
I don't know.
which way was I headed if that didn't happen?
You don't know, but that's why you just have to go based on like major moments for you.
That's right. Damn, there are a lot, but those are some.
Most attractive quality in a romantic partner.
It's hard. When
First
I
one
wrote
comes
that,
to mind
I
is
was
a
like,
sense of humor.
yeah, but I was like, how could you come up with like the most attractive?
Yeah, because
One
there's
of
so
the
many
most.
things. One of the most is probably a sense of humor, and not just that they're funny, but more so that they are a little bit more lighthearted. Like they view life in a relaxed way where they're just like able to kind of laugh at things and just, I don't know, have a good time. Not that they're like always in that state, but just their natural tendency is to be light and airy. And maybe, I don't know, maybe the first reason I thought of that is because that's how I could, like that's something I find really attractive in my current boyfriend. Right. So yeah, that's what comes to mind.
Yeah, I feel like that is related to my answer as well to that. I just really love intelligence. And I think that in order to be funny, you need to be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that. And also I choose intelligence because I also like to, which I've said this a lot of times, but I like to be challenged, like mentally as well as physically, and not in a negative way. But I like someone to challenge me, where I'm like, fuck, okay, I gotta be better. I gotta match that fucking energy. Yeah. So
And then sometimes that's exhausting, though.
it
And
is
you're just like,
sometimes.
can you please relax? And can we
Right.
just sit and
There are
enjoy
pros
this?
and cons to each because even if I think about like, oh, I want someone to be really funny, I'm like, in times where I'm like, dude,
You got to be serious.
Yes,
here.
like like we don't need this right now.
But-
Fucking switch it off.
Like we're talking, that's just like a trait of, or
Totally.
Like it's not like that's,
you can
it's not
twist
stagnant.
it fucking sideways. Who even cares? You know, like
You want to be twisted sideways?
yeah, I do. Can someone make that happen? Fuck.
We're moving soon. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Did I already just pick one? Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
I should shake it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No
Gonna
more
get in
fur on my
trouble.
pants. All right. What's something you're working on internally right now? Okay. What's something that I'm working on internally right now? Oh my gosh. Like, what am I not working on internally?
Yeah.
You know?
But like first thought, roll with that.
I'm trying to think of how I can like articulate it, you know?
Sure. Take your time. Take all the time in the world.
Just like get silent for like 5 minutes.
Just edit
We
it
have like an
out.
intermission song.
I can gulp water if you want.
Yeah. ASMR really quick. Okay, something I'm working on internally. Dang. This isn't good. I don't want to edit it out. I want to be able to
What is
answer
your
right
deal
away.
right now? You've got lots of things you're working on.
I
no?
know. I think that's why I'm finding it challenging to pick just one.
I don't know. I feel like you're doing a good job of trying to stay like on track mentally, emotionally, so that you can like show up and get things done well.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe I'm answering for you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, damn. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just say that I am, I don't know. I'm trying things that I haven't done before, like just with the way that I live my life, you know, like moving slower, changing my nutrition, changing the way I work out, you know, because I feel like they're not only with like this change and where we're moving and our jobs and everything. I just feel like there has been an internal shift and I'm having to support myself differently than I did a year ago. And so I think that I'm just trying to, kind of take everything with a grain of salt. And like day by day, I am finding out what works for me, even if it looks different than the day before that. Okay. And like being okay with it. Like having, like, I feel like prior to this time that I'm going through right now, like every day I wanted to kind of look relatively the same, whether that be like as simple as like working out, the way that I eat, how many hours I sleep, like things that I could control. And that is a lot of my personality. I think is like I like to control things, which is why I had like an eating disorder and everything. But I would control that really strictly. And now my grip is loose with that now because that's just what works for me.
Yep.
And having things that are different every day is very beneficial to me.
Great.
Yeah.
That's cool. There you
Yeah.
go. That was a great answer. Way better than the
Thanks.
one I provided, you know?
No.
For you.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say something that I'm working on. It's like kind of a multi-part thing. First and foremost, my timing and my perception of time seems to be a little skewed right now. And Madison and I were chatting about like, well, what could potentially be driving that? And I think it's maybe a few things that I'm working on. Prioritizing, not everything, right? I like really need to figure out what is actually important right here, right now, and then make the move from there, because I think I view everything as really important and that can't work. You know, some things need to take a back seat. So prioritizing and kind of just overcommitting in general, I think that I can get into some tough spots if I don't really put up boundaries or I don't communicate what my limits are. And I just kind of say yes to most things. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, like we had a very articulated thought earlier about it. And now that I've expressed it, I feel like it just left. You know?
Right. Yeah. And also, it's worth saying that it is 3 p.m. right now, which, like, you know, that's not really late.
No, but
we
that's
get up.
that's a
We
midday
get up
slump
really
for a lot
early.
of people.
Yeah. Which we just start our day very early. So I feel like also we talk for our job, you know? So then it's like by this time we're like, all right, we need to sit down and like reflect a little bit. But also if we were recording when we were talking earlier, that would have been fucking fire.
It would have been a whole episode.
Oh my God. I know that other people agree that sometimes you just wish that you had something that was recording you so that you could just get the gem of the day.
Yeah, I wish I could just have listened back even and been
I
like,
know.
wow, listen to yourself.
Yeah, I'd be like, you guys are so profound.
Because right now I just don't feel profound at all.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I'm pulling questions out of a pink cowboy hat. You know?
That's correct. Exactly.
I feel like that's it for this specific episode.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh,
And
I was
then-
just going to keep going and then we would just like cut it. But yeah, we can add this. Right? What time are we at? Oh yeah, 30 minutes. That's fucking
That's great.
awesome. All
Okay.
right. Well, I guess we'll finish this Q&A up next week.
Yeah.
But we're going to do it right now.
It's because I'm leaving on a trip and I won't be here. So
That's
we've got to do
correct.
2 in
Two
one
in
day.
a row.
Which
Yeah.
is really fun when you do it at 3 p.m. on a Monday after you
Yeah,
teach.
but we're fucking no. This next chunk is gonna bring the fucking
Fire.
energy. Yeah, we are.
All right, guys, we love you. Please
Yeah,
make
thank
sure
you
that
so
you
much for
are
listening.
subscribed and you're following. And if you haven't already given the potty some 5 stars, you do that. It helps out the show so much.
That's right. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, comment.
And you could even hit the subscribe button because
that's even
where
more
it counts.
important. That's right.
That's what brands and stuff look at.
That's so true.
You hit the subscribe button no matter where you're at or follow.
That's right.
Okay, we love you. Thank you
have
again.
an awesome week. Yay.
Bye.
Talk soon.